Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a closer look at the Huina 1593 excavator and how adding wheel weight can make a huge difference in digging power and stability. If you've ever struggled with traction or even lifting heavier loads, this simple upgrade can take your RC excavator to the next level. So stick around as I show you exactly how to do it and put it to the test in action. Let's get started.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is get the weight on this thing, but I've already modified it and added weight to it. I tried to look up to see what the stock weight is without adding modifications to it, and it was saying it was around 8 pounds, but I think that's a lie because when I first weighed this with no weight added to it, it was around, I would say, like close to 7 pounds. Um, just shy of 8 pounds. But anyways, we turn the scale on, and the weight definitely makes a difference. Put this on here. Now it says 8.81 pounds. So I did add quite a bit of weight to it. Now originally I was gonna modify the Huina 1592, but I ran into some difficulties when I was testing the limits of how much the boom can lift. And you know what? I'm just gonna show you a video. I'm gonna demonstrate it. So I took the Huina 1593 off the scale, and I'm gonna get the stock weight of this. Now I haven't done anything to the Huina 1592, and it's 5.36 pounds. Sorry, I just can't tell numbers today. Now, hopefully, this demonstrates what I'm trying to say about the lifting ability of the 1592. So these are adhesive steel wheel weights, or what I have left of them. Started off as 5.6 pounds. I doubt it weighs that much because I've added weight to this one. So it is 3.79 pounds is what's left inside the box. So no weights, completely stock, trying to lift 3 pounds. So we're gonna see what that looks like. If I can remember how to operate the thing. All right. So I'm gonna sit it all the way. Well, okay. Sit it down like that. Gonna add this here. Oh man. Let's see. Okay. That's a little clutch. I'm not tearing anything up. It's a clutch to keep you from stripping plastic gears. Alright, let's get a lift going. Uh-oh. You see that winding down? See how it doesn't stay. Unless, like, it's like every now and again, if you hit it to let it down, it just, see, it's not consistent. I'm shocked it could even lift that, to be honest with you. Alright. See, that's the problem. So I don't really know what's here in this mechanism, but I know this one comes with like a worm gear, which is pretty. If you're familiar with rock crawlers, then you know what a worm gear is. Helps you keep max amount of power with like little amount of effort, and you're able to, I don't know. Look it up. Look up worm gear. You'll figure it out. See? So I was like, if I add weight to that, what's the point? What's the point of me adding weight to that and it does that? So I'm gonna switch them out right quick. But to be fair, it will lift, but will it hold? That's the real issue. It'll lift, But will it hold? Or maybe I tore something up in it. I don't know. This might be just me. So now I'm going to run the same test, the same weights, and we're going to see the difference. Now this is basically on steroids because it's already got weight on the back end. It might not even lift up in the back, but let's get that turned on. Oh, oh yeah, I'm goofy today. Wrong controller. There you go. All right. Watch that worm gear in action. Look, real slow. Look at that. And it holds. It's a major difference for me, man. I'm liking it. We got what, 3 point? I can't remember. Pretty much 3 pounds. Like it's nothing. So, the first thing you can do, and it's very simple, and that's add weight. And a place to add weight, the first place I added weight was here. Right here. These are, you know what these guys are. They help balance car tires, right? So I cut these into twos and put, so all of these are 2x2. And then it's a smaller strip of 1x1 on the back row because I still wanted to be able to close this part, this little hinge part, without it was getting caught when I had an extra row of the 2x2s. And then I stuffed these. Let me move the battery. I think they're, yeah. Well, they're, I just had like 2x2, 2, and then the middles is like 1 or whatever. I don't know why I did that. Oh yeah. I make sure you want to keep room for that and the battery. Now, am I gonna glue these down? I don't know. So this is the simplest way you can add weight to lift almost immediately, and it's pretty quick. And those wheel weights are pretty cheap on Amazon. Actually, I made a mistake. So I said this hinge, but it's actually this back part that would catch that back row. So these kind of gotta go forward a little bit to be able to latch the back. That's the only reason why I didn't put that last row stacked too high. So just having weight in the back, I was satisfied. And, I worked around for a while. And now you know me. Well, you don't know me, but I like to try to maximize utilization out of things. So I was like, how else can I make this way more and more balanced, because it was like teetering. So a way to make it more balanced is you got to take this off. So it's 7 screws under here. And I'm going to show the screws real quick. Now, to get to certain screws, say like, it's like this. You have to move that to get that screw. Then you got this screw, that screw. Well, yeah, that screw, that screw. These are the screws. And then the back screw. So I'm gonna get it off. All right, let's see. So you got to be careful with when taking the back off, because it's a little cable that's connected still. And all you do is put a little pressure to pull, boop, just like that. So now I'm curious to see how much this weighs by itself. So let's check that out right quick. So zero the scale out. Now just this part. 3.2 pounds. Not bad. All that, and this is back heavy. Man, look at that. It's just back heavy. All right, let's get to the point. So, adjust this. Check this out. So, as you can see, these are the little strips that I put. This 2 layers, double layer right here, just to keep everything to fit, because you got this plate. Now, I thought about adding more weight, but you know, I was thinking about it falling out. Maybe I might add more weight later. I don't know. Add more weight later and put some rubber glue adhesive, some type of man, what is that stuff called? Hot glue. All right, so these screws are very annoying to deal with, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm using this tube, by the way, something that's kind of long, because a lot of these screw holes are deep. Okay, so I got that out the way. So I added, this one seems to be adhesive, well, stuck to the adhesive on here. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. But regularly, it just stays in here because it's not stuck to anything. Lift it up. See that? It sits in here. This comes out as well. And it's another, it's like rebar. It's like they cut rebar weight. It's got some pretty good weight to it. So you know what? I'm gonna weigh that. I'm gonna weigh this because this is the only, honestly, well, I'm not gonna take this off. These are the only weights that comes with it. Uh-oh, screw. Zero that on. I'm gonna put that. So that is 1.28 pounds. So, okay. Probably might be that other one. It might be a pound. They may have, this may add up to a pound by itself, because I got these. Right, so I don't really feel like doing math. I just want to play with RC cars. Hey, for you math scholars out there, you're gonna put that in the comment, the answer. That plus one more. So that plus two more. Wait, 40, 4, 8, 120. Okay. So 1.2 pounds. All right. So anyways, I added these. I didn't stick this down because it was no point. I just stuck this part down because the rebar sits on top of there, and you kind of can squish that down in there. So, how many do I have in there? Let's see. Okay, so I think I stuck the bottom. Wait, yeah, I don't know. Now I put these bottom ones in individually, and then I added 3 more fours, 3 more layers of 4 flat, and then 2 of these weights, and then also I added weight here in the front because the back was too back heavy, so I added weight on this side, and I took this part off and added, if you can see right here, I added 2 layers of 2 of weights under here, but they balance out. So I believe I went with 18 on each side. So 18 over here and 18 over here to kind of keep the weight as balanced as possible towards the front. And that's pretty much all I did. And it lifts a ton. At the end of this video, I'm gonna lift this, which that's just a bag of pellets. 7.23 pounds. I saw 5, but 7.23 pounds. And it lifts it by itself. It doesn't need any help. I don't need to put my hand on the back to keep it. It lifts it like, man, it's crazy. I'm gonna see if it can lift 8 pounds. I'm gonna figure it out. Dude, if this thing lifts 8 pounds, that's gonna definitely be the title of this video. I'm just saying. Okay, so to take this part off, there's a screw right here, and it pops off. And then to take the seat, you gotta take the seat off. It's a screw. FYI, this won't spin without this part being plugged in. Okay. Okay, now unplug this carefully. Okay, so apparently if you're taking the back cover off, you don't have to unscrew this screw, just the 6 other screws. But in order to put the weights under the seat, you got to take this screw off to take the seat off. So I'm not gonna take it off, but I'm just letting you know this screw under the bottom screw, this part pops out and the seat pops out. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys. So I already have the bottom screw off, so I'm just gonna take this off and poop, pops off. Then the seat pops off, but be careful because it's a wires connected and they seem very flimsy. And boom, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Wait, that's 14. I must have miscounted over here because ain't no way. No, that's 18. Huh. I don't know. I wonder if I was. I mean, this really ain't heavy. I was wondering if I was compensating for weights over here. I don't know. But if you want to tank this guy out, man, you can add strips right here, two double layer them out, and add more weight over here. I would be cautious about adding weight to the back because of, this part. You don't want to tear up anything. But yeah, definitely to the side. But if I'm going to add weight, I would try to balance the sides out and keep it pretty even. Me personally, everything is stock, so I didn't really want to put too much weight on what it came with and bark it down before I actually got a chance to have fun with it. But to each his own. So now just reverse the process and put everything back together.
Nice work. Let's 10.
So this is my current setup to lift 8 pounds with the Huina 1593, and it's on the box. This is the Huina 1580 all metal. I'm gonna do a review on that sometime in the future. But yeah, it's all set. I'm ready. Figure out this scale. Make sure this is over 8 pounds. All right. Here it goes. Keep going. Fail. We're trying it again. Yourself a little bit in the back. And lift it completely off the scale. And put it back down. And there you have it. With the added wheel weight, the Huina 1593 just lifted over 8 pounds. Way more than before. This simple upgrade really improves stability and digging power, making a big difference in performance. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more RC mods and tests, and drop a comment if you have any suggestions or questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.